Hey guys, it's Kevy Dog 4. Week 7 games start today, so I'm going to put up my predictions. Tonight's game is the Bears and Packers. Eddie Lacy has been placed on the injured reserve. He's going to have surgery, but I'm going to still pick the Packers because Chicago's defense is not very good at all. And even though Brian Hoyer has been excellent for Chicago, I feel like Green Bay's still going to come out with the win. Giants and Rams. This game is really kind of a struggle for me to pick. Los Angeles has lost 2 in a row. The Giants did just beat the Ravens this week, so I think that they're going to win this game. Saints versus Chiefs. I'm picking New Orleans. Drew Brees has had a great season so far. New Orleans is starting to come on now. They started out really weak, but they're starting to get much better now. I think they're going to come out with the win here. Drew Brees keeps throwing for lots of yards. They're scoring very high every game. I'm going to pick the Saints. Minnesota versus Philadelphia. Minnesota is coming off the bye week. Philadelphia has lost 2 in a row after going undefeated for the first 4 weeks of the season. I'm picking the Vikings to stay undefeated. Indianapolis versus Tennessee. Both teams are not the best, but Tennessee has a better record than Indianapolis. They're just coming off a win over the Browns. Indianapolis, overtime loss to the Texans. I'm picking the Titans here. Buffalo versus Miami. The Bills have been very strong since they fired their offensive coordinator within the first few weeks of the season. Miami, they won last week, which I was very surprised by, but Pittsburgh did almost nothing, and I feel like Buffalo could have beat Pittsburgh last week, and definitely they could have beat Pittsburgh last week. And I feel like Buffalo also could have beat Miami in that same situation. I don't know. I'm picking Buffalo. I don't think any of what I just said made sense. Buffalo, I'm picking them. Washington versus Detroit. Detroit's actually been pretty decent this season. They've been quietly doing well. Matthew Stafford's been doing really well in the past couple weeks. But I'm going to pick Washington. I just feel like they're going to come out with a win this week. They've also been getting better as the season goes on. I think Washington's going to win this game. Cleveland and Cincinnati. This one's pretty easy for me to pick. I'm going to pick Cincinnati. Cleveland still hasn't won a game. They lost to Tennessee last week. They've lost to Miami this season. They got blown out by New England. They lost to the Redskins. They just can't win a game, and Cincinnati's definitely not going to be the first team that they beat. So, Oakland versus Jacksonville. Oakland, they did lose last week. They did not look strong at all. Jacksonville had a big fourth quarter comeback last week to beat the Bears, but I think that Oakland's going to bounce back easily this week to win this game. Baltimore versus the Jets. I'm picking Baltimore. I don't know how the Jets are going to do this week with Geno Smith as their quarterback because they switched quarterbacks. They took out Fitzpatrick in the fourth quarter of Week 6, putting Geno Smith. They have said they're going to start Geno Smith this week, so we'll see how he does. But for now, I think the Baltimore is going to beat them because the Jets have not looked very good this year. San Diego and Atlanta. I'm picking the Falcons. Chargers have had a pretty mediocre season to start. Atlanta has won most of their games. They've looked really pretty good. Matt Ryan's been throwing for a lot of yards. So I'm going to pick Atlanta. Tampa Bay versus San Francisco. I'm pretty sure Kaepernick's still starting for the Niners. The Tampa Bay is coming off the bye. They've lost a few games that I've been kind of surprised by, but they beat the Panthers most recently on a last-second field goal. If they can beat Carolina, I think they can beat San Francisco as well. They're kind of at the same point right now, only won about a game or two apiece, so I'm picking Tampa Bay. New England versus Pittsburgh. Big Ben has a torn meniscus. He's out 4 to 6 weeks, I think is what it said. He had surgery on Monday. I would have picked New England anyways, but considering the circumstances, I think this should be an easy win for the Patriots. Seattle versus Arizona. I'm picking Seattle because Seattle defeated the Falcons last week, which actually really surprised me, even considering the fact that Atlanta was at home, that I looked at their record and I realized that Seattle only lost week 1 to the Rams. And so I think that they're going to beat Arizona because Arizona's had a couple embarrassing losses. They just don't look as strong. Seattle's only lost 1 game. I think that they're going to come out with this one too. Houston and Denver. Okay, so Brock Osweiler versus his old team. Denver coming off of 2 losses in a row. I'm picking Denver to bounce back here. Even though Houston's #1 in their division, I feel like they lost with Paxton Lynch when Trevor Siemian was injured, and then they had to play again about 4 days later, and Trevor Siemian was back that game, but he probably wasn't 100%. So I'm going to pick Denver. They've had a lot of rest. They haven't played. They're having like about a week and a half between their Thursday game and then Sunday. So I'm picking Denver. Oh, is that a Monday game? That might be a Monday game. So they're going to get a lot of time off here. So the byes this week are Carolina and Dallas. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Leave your predictions below on who you think is going to win these games. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel to see more NFL videos, and also check out my NBA series that's going on right now. I titled it 30 Teams in 30 Days because NBA.com on Facebook, they were posting these articles, 30 Teams in 30 Days. They're not doing it now, but they posted them a while back. So I'm kind of almost using it as a countdown to the NBA season. 5 days left now. We'll see what happens with the NBA season. So if you like the NBA and the NFL, or if you just want to keep watching my NFL videos, just subscribe to my channel. So thanks, guys, for watching. I will see you in my next video.